Hey, what's going on, everybody? I just wanted to quickly talk about these Fluance reference series towers. I saw one other review online, and besides Z Reviews talking about these speakers, these are actually the pair from him, which is kind of cool. Anyway, so here they are. I have them paired with a subwoofer, even though they have the 8-inch down-firing woofer. And I just wanted to say something that I haven't heard a lot of reviewers talk about with these speakers, and that is they image like spectacularly well. As you can see, I have a lot of crap in between my speakers, but the center image of these two speakers, once you set them up, and I have a really funky room, like this side of the room is completely open, and you can see that like wall is right there. So I'm set up a little weird, but still the center image that you get off of these speakers was like super easy to achieve, and it sounds awesome. That's something that was like really killer about these speakers that maybe not a lot of people, maybe they forgot to mention or something like that. And the only other part that I'll talk about is even though they have that 8-inch, pairing with a subwoofer like really fills in the bottom end. So you get you know how every speaker basically says that they cover from like 20 kilohertz to 20 hertz. I really feel like these, especially when you pair it with a subwoofer, like they cover up like a huge frequency response. So you get like a really broad spectrum of sound. It's really great. The detail is spot on, imaging is spot on, and the bass is really fast because it's a small 8-inch driver, right? So whether you have the subwoofer or not, you're still getting that like, it's not sub bass, but it's like that mid bass area is like super fast. It's really these are like really great speakers, and they're pretty inexpensive. So if you see them on sale or something like during the holidays, I would totally pick them up. Even for $500, they're really good speakers, or $600, whatever they go for. Yeah, and if I also saw no one mention that this tweeter, if you press it in, it pops right back out. Which, for some people, they might care about that. And I kind of hate when tweeters are like pushed in all the way. I forget, I'm trying to remember what people didn't mention. The wood grain goes down, so that's a cool thing. It looks like real wood, and I think that's everything. Okay, so if you have any questions about these speakers, let me know. I'm running them through an Emotiva BasX, which is putting out 150 watts into 8 ohms, and they get pretty loud. They don't get like spectacularly loud, but every speaker basically has its breaking point, right? I mean, I think I can push that amp pretty far with these, and they'll get loud, like you can't hear yourself talking, but they're not gonna like blow up your house loud. But they're pretty efficient. So once again, if you have any questions, let me know. The main point that I was trying to talk about is like, if you're into imaging, if you're into like center imaging and these speakers kind of disappearing, that will happen with these. They're sick. You can obviously tell where the sound's coming from, but like you could, when you're sitting down, you could almost pinpoint like, okay, sound's coming from here. It's also coming from like here, and then there's something here. I know that's what imaging is, but it was it was just pretty cool to experience that, and it was one of the first times where I had speakers that image so well and so easily. It was just so easy to set these up. So look up some videos and tutorials about speaker placement, because that's kind of key with all speakers, but with these especially. And then you'll know when something's dead center, you're kind of done. As long as you have good bass in the room, you're good. So anyway, yeah, thank you for watching. And once again, if you have any questions about these speakers, please let me know, and have a nice day.